Hello everyone, my name is Marta. I live in Texas with my daughter Sofia, who is 18 years old. Since Sofia was born, I know that she wasn't well. This was when our journey started. We had been overwhelmed with doctors' visits, therapies, lack of sleep, and fear of daily life. From the time Sophie was born, all her developmental milestones were delayed. We started early intervention with PT at 6 months and then added OT and speech. I didn't see much progress with several hours a week of therapy, but still we were celebrating every little gain. As a toddler, Sophie didn't seem to be able to connect, interact, or understand much, and to make matters worse, her eloping hyperactivity and lack of attention were getting in the way. She also had insomnia and anxiety. Later on, she started to be aggressive and obsessive. Her neurologist first wanted to treat her insomnia and ADHD from age 4 to 10. We were seen to try a new unsuccessful medicine every 6 months, including Adderall, Trazodone, Imipramine, Roserem, Clonazepam, Remeron, all causing worsening behavior soon after studying. The only ones that seemed partially help her hyperactivity were guanfacine and now clonidine. Eventually, Sophie had whole exome sequencing, and by 11 we got the news she had SYNGAP1 mutation. Due to her eye flutters, our neurologist was suspicious of seizures and did an EEG. She was started on valproic acid. 3 months later, she developed severe liver toxicity and liver encephalopathy. Then she was started on clobazam and has since been on this medication. Regarding therapy, by age 5, Sophie was in speech, OT, PT, equine, and music therapy. But all that didn't seem to matter because therapy sessions became hours of physical restraints to prevent her from eloping, hurting herself and others. Every session of therapy felt like I was taking Sophie to the torture chamber. Everyone was as lost as parents, teachers, and therapists. We then turned our hopes to applied behavioral analysis, ABA, therapy, and started an intense program. When we started at age 5, her attention span was few seconds and redirecting her was impossible. After few months, her attention span was getting a little bit better, but at the same time, more aggressive behaviors were escalating and lasting longer. She was getting stronger and more difficult to control. She started pulling hair, hitting to any undesirable noise or visual, chasing other kids, and staff at school, to mention few. So at age 12, we started homeschooling. During her teen years, we were back holding her on the floor for 2-3 hours due to tantrums. But because she was so big, it took 2 to 3 people. Today, Sophie is mentally about 3-4 years old and needs constant supervision as she can move from point A to B very fast. We live in a locked place with alarm 24/7. At night, I still have a baby monitor. She needs assistance for all basic needs, showering, toileting, dressing, and eating. We also have added more diagnoses to her chart, including profound mental retardation, autism, OCD, hypotonia, elbow contracture, and scoliosis, among others. She currently is on sertraline, clobazam, and clonidine. These drugs all have many undesirable side effects for a SYNGAPian, including irritability, emotional disturbances, fatigue, insomnia, among others. ABA has transformed our lives, but I don't think I can keep up with so many hours of therapy the rest of Sophie's life. It is unrealistic and worrisome. Now that Sophia is 18, I want to keep Sophie safe, happy, and at home, but I don't know how long we can do that. I worry very much if I am gone before her, burden of her disease on the family and caregivers may become too much for them and Sophie will have poor care. If Sophie could talk and clearly express her feelings, I am sure She will ask you to fast-track the process to find the cure or at least the medicine that will directly target the low SYNGAP protein in her brain and make her symptoms better. She loves independence and being understood, and targeting these areas will be ideal besides seizure control. The disease is so incapacitating that even invasive procedures to deliver therapy will be welcome. Thank you so much for your attention.